Good evening. My name is Matt Pierson. I'm the Vice Chair of the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation Board of Directors. I'd like to provide a brief overview tonight of the past year, but before we do that, I'd like to introduce our newest member of the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation's Board of Directors. It's my pleasure to announce the election of Sister Paula Marie Bewley. Sister Paula, if you might stand for just a second here and be recognized. Sister Paula is the president of Riviera University in Nashua. Thanks for joining us. At this time, I'd also like to recognize a few other groups. If I could ask all the members of the Board of Directors to stand and be recognized. Thank you for your strategic vision. And I know we have quite a few members of our 8 regional advisory boards, and if I could ask that you also stand and be recognized tonight. Thank you. You are the well that we draw on when we look for that local community knowledge, and we rely on you tremendously. I'd also like to recognize tonight the foundation staff. They make this event look easy, but I know the hard work that goes on behind the scenes. And if all of the foundation staff would please stand and give a wave, I'd appreciate it. When I think of you, I think of 3 words: professional, effective, and caring. So thank you for your hard work. And finally, there's just one last group that I'd like to recognize tonight, and it's a group that brings referrals to the foundation. And these are the professional advisors who are engaged in wealth management and often trust and estate law. And often the referrals that you bring to us start a lifelong collaboration in philanthropy with your clients. And those relationships are incredibly important, and we thank you tonight for all those relationships that you've started. We will be good stewards. "2013 was truly a year of remarkable accomplishments made possible by all of you here in this room tonight. First, I'm delighted to say that the assets we have available for philanthropic purpose grew to over $600 million in 2013. To put this in perspective, only 10 years ago, they were half that. This is a testament to the good stewardship of our investment committee and to the generosity of all of you in this room tonight and our many donors. Thank you very much. Contributions in 2013 were impressive, $51 million, provided through 1,213 individual gifts. We had 61 new donor funds established at the foundation, bringing our total number of funds to 1,635. Now, while $600 million in assets represents a big number, a truly impressive number, it's not the important number. The important number is that because we have this resource available to us, we were able to invest $32 million last year back into the communities in the forms of grants, scholarships, and program initiative support. $32 million in 1 year. That's a tremendous amount. That represents more than 3,200 grants to nonprofit organizations and 1,700 scholarships and loan awards. You'll find a financial update in the annual report on your chair. You'll also find in the annual report the stories that bring these numbers to life. On page 10, you'll read about a grant we received from the Conrad Hilton Foundation to help implement a program called SBIRT, Screening, Brief Intervention, and Referral to Treatment. This grant's been used to screen more than 10,000 youth for substance use. On page 14, you'll see me, along with Fred Coker and UNH student Sachi Nagata, a recipient of a STEM scholarship from the foundation. Just last year, we awarded nearly $700,000 in STEM scholarships. You're going to hear more about STEM and STEAM later in the program. On page 6, you'll read about a grant made by the Neil and Louise Tillotson Fund to the Women's Rural Entrepreneurial Network in Bethlehem. This fund is used, or this organization helps launch and strengthen small businesses throughout the North Country. In addition to providing $3 million in annual grant support to dozens of organizations throughout Coos County and surrounding communities, the Tillotson Fund just wrapped up a 5-year, $10 million investment in early childhood development and entrepreneurial and business development, creating better outcomes for kids and improving the economy in the North Country. Each of these stories started with someone who wanted to make a difference, and just look at what's been accomplished. Their generosity is strengthening our state, our communications, and changing lives.